What a beautiful day on the forest. Look at that. Old changing rooms, now it's called the Homemade Cafe. Homemade because they make homemade cakes and all sorts of things in there. Hopefully there's a vegan option in there. Well, there is sometimes vegan options. Sometimes there is vegan options in there. We're going to check it out. But this is down at the forest. This is down at the forest. Down there you have football courts. Top of it's football courts as well. We have all this area here for people to come and play and relax. It's early in the afternoon, so we haven't had anyone down here yet. I've just got down here and it's quite empty. So let's go to the Homemade Cafe, see what they've got. Looks like it's open. Tends to be a bit expensive, but we'll see. Might sit down there for a minute, have something to eat, then head to where I'm going. Homemade Cafe. Look at this stretch of road here, all the way up there. Let's head in. Homemade Cafe. So apparently the Homemade Cafe shuts its kitchens at 3. So I couldn't get anything to eat. There's cakes in there, a couple of vegan cakes, but it shuts at 3. So heading through the park and heading somewhere else. Let's get to it. So I'm just vlogging through the forest. Well, it's not a forest, it's called the forest. Actually, it did used to be a forest. So this is it. Just vlogging my way through. On the way to the next destination. Homemade Cafe down there in the park. And all this there, forest fields. This is in Nottingham. Vlogging through the forest. On the forest, so here we used to play football. Down there, those football pitches all the way along there. And I'm presuming that a long time ago this would have been part of Sherwood Forest, which is over there. So Sherwood's over there, and this would be all Sherwood Forest. So that's them, just vlogging my way through. Monetize it. Let's monetize that. Let's monetize that. Let's get that bad boy monetized. Stick with me, guys. I'm hagging. I'm kind of making my way through the trees. Normally see squirrels when the sun's out. It's a hot day, 25 temperature. And then I'll meet you guys at the top there. Alright, guys. See you soon. Right, we reached the summit. Excuse me here. We'll reach the summit at the top here. Remember, the forest is down there. Just reached the top, and temperature is around 25 today. So in England, 25 is extremely hot. I'll say it's extremely, it is hot. It can be hot. And obviously Qatar is not very, 25 is a bit cooler. So we're going to heading out there. Okay, this here, where is it gone? So that there, that has a point, and that point will actually be in line with the council house as well. So where that point, wherever the point is, it always leads a centre point to a central point in that city. So there, that point there will lead to a centre point of the city. Memorial, they use this from Egypt, that's come from Egypt, using those obelisk, and then that centre point will lead straight through there. It goes all straight through there. I'm sure somewhere further along there'll be another point, another one of these directly ahead. Let's check the map, but definitely that will lead straight from there all the way through to probably the council house. Okay, so these, wherever you see obelisk in any city, they always have a center point and they will lead directly towards a central point of the city. All right, guys, heading out. The obelisk. Lad remembers the obelisk. Okay, let's head into, where are we? Remember, I'm vlogging, guys, monetize that. I'm heading on to near the high school. See you guys. So now, small Sainsbury's here, and there's a tram. Tram's just going away. There, Clifton South. So the tram is heading towards Clifton. Okay, so what you have here is Clifton South. The tram goes all the way down there, different direction. I'm gonna ask this guy if I can go on his electronic getaway car. Right, so the tram is very efficient in Nottingham, moving slowly, very efficient, and run very regularly. So now we're heading down towards, I think this is a Nottingham High School here. So this is Nottingham High School. Let's zoom out. Nottingham High School here. There might be roadworks, that's why it's running slowly. There's another tram there. That will stop there. Okay. So let's get across this road. It's quite easy because the trams are, cars not really supposed to be up here, but they do come up. So that's the Nottingham High School there. In a minute you'll hit the Arboretum. My old stomping ground, the Arboretum. Nice warm day. If you go down straight down there, you'll be Nottingham city centre. So all the trams run through the city centre. Nottingham High School there for girls and boys, I think. I think it's quiet at the moment because everyone's going to come, it's work time, but also people are going to be going home to watch England game. See, there you go, Nottingham High School. That's the girls one, boys and girls. And this is a Nottingham High School infant school. So Nottingham walk through. So that's the Arboretum there. Massive place. We can go and relax, birds, see some birds, different types of birds. I think you used to be able to eat in there as well. This would be a place where you could eat, like a cafe, but the cafe's down at the bottom there. So yeah, so it's very historic places, historic monuments in there. So you can see there, you can hear the tram. The tram is about to make its way down there. And here we go, walking down here. So these roads are quite well known, famous. Is that Raleigh Street there? So for Sir Walter Raleigh. There's Walter Street, obviously. Walter. There's quite a few. Tennyson Street for Tennyson. So for a lot of the writers. Burns Street there. Burns Street. I see there the church there. So now they've made things for you to park your e-bike, electronic bike. Lime have taken over the electronic e-bike. I shall be going up Raleigh Street. And again, look how big Arboretum is. All the way down there, and it goes right far back. One day we'll go on there. So this is Raleigh Street, the Sir Walter Raleigh. And let's head on Raleigh Street. So walk through. Some of these buildings will be about at least 100 years old in Nottingham. Some of these these buildings, very old, at least over 100 years old. Some of these buildings. I'm sure the church will be over 100 years old. But definitely some of these buildings. Look how many stories, 4 stories high. Look at that. All Saints Street, so it's All Saints Church there. And we have Tennyson Street over there. Alright guys, I'll see you in a bit. Church. We used to have a youth club here. I used to go to a youth club here. That's All Saints Church. Diocese of Southwell and Nottingham, Church of England. Okay, so that's the church there. Old church I used to go. I used to play football in here. Well, not that bit around the corner there. And yeah, I think it's still open. It looks boarded up, but it's still open. Look, able to grow food. Well-being classes, ESOL class. So different things happening at the church. And this is where they have the food banks. Their food banks take place. So England, as you know, is starting to get food banks. And this is where they come for the food banks. That's part of the church as well. That'll probably be quite newish, but then that's the old church there. Yeah. So this is where they have the food bank here. So people come from far and wide to try and get some food because of the cost of living crisis. Food bank here. Call that rubbish there. Okay guys.